Hey George, I'm gonna make this kind of quick. It's like 10:15. I still have kids that are not in bed because they're driving me nuts. But I just want to show you what I have so far. Tightened up the design quite a bit. There's still a couple little things I want to kind of tweak. Make something a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, whatnot. But I mean, we're really close. Um, we don't. Let's see. Yeah, so we don't really have anything for what's new, and we don't have anything for ratios and spreads right now. So I've got these in place right now just for show. But I mean, really, we just have commentary and daily prices. And per our last conversation, you mentioned maybe linking to the site. So even the commentary is right here. Maybe have this go to the commentary section of the biodiesel page. So let me know if you still want to do that. But and this is still pulling from old data because this is still on my laptop. But anyway, so scrolling down, get paragraphs of text. I've got some code that's going to rewrite these images with full paths to the Jacobsen.com website. So those images will appear like they should. Right now, again, just running in dev mode. So get down to the daily prices. And this is where I've been spending a lot of my time past couple of days just trying to get this code to work correctly. Basically what I'm doing, let me see if I can pull this up quickly without wasting too much of your time here. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the code that generates this table and then kind of rewriting it a little bit because as you can see in here, I've got some up arrow, down arrow logic that was in here, and there's some other code that was actually built to make it work for this grid that was really not needed, in fact causing problems on this grid. So had to kind of basically go and say, okay, just give me the value, and kind of creating an array with names and numbers so that I can go and just kind of rebuild my table from scratch. So, but reusing mostly code already written, so we're not reinventing the wheel. One thing I did want to bring up is that in the designer used this really cool font. It's called, let's see if I can get it to come up. Yeah, Brewer Condensed Bold. It looks nice, but unfortunately we can't use it. I mean, on a web page, we could make it work if I could get the font. It's a font that I have to purchase, and I'm not even sure what the licensing is for using that font on a web page. But anyway, in an email, this is really kind of a crapshoot because most email clients won't allow web font embedding because it kind of represents a security risk. You can go in and enable it in a few different email clients, but most of them, I'll be honest, like I use Outlook 365, even I don't know how to do it because I just have never bothered to do that. So I'm using the best I can do, which is the closest thing. It's like a sans serif or something like that. I'll find it here in a second, but I'm getting as close as I can, but I just can't use that font because it'll never display on most of these clients because they're just like, nope, it's a security risk. I'm not going to let you download that font. So, but I'm getting close as I can. So let me know what you think. I'll send you a link to this so you can kind of take a much closer look at it. And we can do a final once over on the style. So right now I've got just these two in here, and that's because it's easier for me to test with these two. I've just got like one paragraph of code to copy and paste each time for each one of the commodities that we're doing in there. So it's only going to take me like 20 or 30 minutes just to add the rest of these in here now as it is. But anyway, so we're really close. My goal for tomorrow is that I'm going to have this up on the production server, and what I'll do is I'll have a link that only I know about that will actually go and generate the template, create the campaign, assign the template to the campaign, and schedule it to go out tomorrow. So I'll kind of basically access a link that does all that. Then I'll go log into MailChimp and just kind of like look at it carefully. Okay, show me what you're going to be sending out. Looks good. Let me see the list that you're assigned to. Okay, what time are you sending it? I just want to kind of like go over everything once to make sure that everything's going out right tomorrow. So my goal is like 10 o'clock at night. Just sit down, run that code, log into MailChimp, look at it. Everything looks good. Cool, we're good. And then at some point this week, I'll have all the automation complete, which actually just goes and runs that code for me. So not a big deal. We're really close. But, like I said, the first few of these, I'm going to kind of manually, programmatically send them out myself by just saying, okay, go do it, but let me check before I just, walk away and let it run. So that's what we've got. I'll send you the link as soon as I have it ready. And like I said, tomorrow, like I think we should just say, okay, let's get rid of what's new and ratios and spreads because we don't have that. Let's have these two right here linked to the live site, and let's make this text larger or let's make this larger. And let's kind of have some design talk like that, and then we'll be ready to start sending these out tomorrow. As I mentioned before, I need to refresh the list, the users list. So I'm going to delete the list that we have now. Start from scratch. Re-import that list from the Jacobsen database so that we have everyone. And then when I upload all this, I'll have the code in place that keeps everything in sync, so that when we add or lose someone, they get added or removed from the MailChimp list. So anyway, that's the quick 5-minute version. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.